So good morning to everyone. So today we are going to start our next lesson of class 6th chapter 7, and this is our lesson plan 6. So let's see. So now first what we have to do, we have to observe your nearby surrounding. Now after your observation you will come to know about these things. First, this kind of plants you can observe where there is no woody stem is there. Another thing, there are the like heads are there which are relatively higher in height. And another type of plants, as we all know, the trees. So our today's topic is getting to know plants. How many kind of plants are there? See, these are the heads. We all know that hedge, they are the medium. They are not trees and not, you can say, the grasses. They are above the grass and the lower than the trees. Now see, this is our environment. That the bigger trees, that the medium size, and the lower ones, the grasses are there. Now look closely at the stem and the branches of each. Now plants much smaller than you, plants that are about your size, and plants which are much taller than you have to feel their stems and try to bend them gently to see if they are tender or hard. Take care that the stem do not break. Hug the tree plant to see how thick their stems are. We also need to notice from where the branches grow in some plants. Now, close to the ground or high up on the stem. Plants with green and tender stems are called herbs like these. They are usually short and may not have branches, like the grasses don't have branches. Some plants develop branches near the base of the stem, like this. These are the herbs, the heads, and the stem is hard but not very thick. Such plants are called shrubs. Some plants are very tall and have hard and thick stem. The stem have branches in the upper part, much above the ground. Such plants are called trees. So these are the criteria for classifying these plants into different categories: herbs, shrubs, and trees. Now we will now group all the plants we observed in this table, and some examples are shown here, you can see, and you can fill the columns 1, 2, 3, 4, and many more, and fill the column 4th later after studying the plants, like whether they are coming under herbs, shrub, or tree. First you have to check the plant name here, then you have to mention their height related to your body, your height, and then you have to fill these observations whether they are green, the stem are green, tender or thick or hard. Then in the next column there is the branches appeared at the base, the branches appearing at the base of the stem or from the higher up on the stem. Okay, on the basis of these categories you can categorize them as herb, trees, and shrubs. Now you can mention the three types of plant around you. You can give the answers in the comment box. I'm giving the timer for 10 seconds. Okay, so three types of plants around us are herbs, shrubs, and plants. Sorry, trees. Now, see, these are the watermelons or the cucumber plant, you can say. Now, watermelon plant come under which category? You can see here. We know that the watermelon plant have the thread-like structure. You can also observe, which do not have any upright structure. What we can observe here, presence of the thread-like structure or tenders. We can observe here. So these are not related to those one. Now, let's see plants that with me with weak stem that cannot stand upright but spread on the grounds are the creepers, and some take support and climb up, they are the climbers. Now plants with weak stems that cannot stand upright but spread on the ground are called creepers, and those which take support and climb up are called climbers. Now we can identify here that these watermelons, they are not taking support, they are the creepers, and these plants, the money plant, we can say these are taking support and going upright, they are the climbers. Now differentiate between creepers and climbers. Yes, we know that the creepers do not take support as climbers take to move upright. And creepers grow on earth surface, it spread its branch to grow on surface only. Now you can observe your surrounding and write names of two creepers and climbers in the comment box. Now observe this carefully. Observe closely the stem of the different plant around you. This is one of those examples. You have to see the stem. Note down the different structures and parts borne by the stem. It is holding the leaves, roots. Now, what do you find? Stems bears leaves, branches, buds, flowers, fruits. These all things are beared by stem only. Now, let's perform an activity. Now, for the experiment, let's see a video first.
To show that the stem to show that the stem transports water to all parts of the plant. We will take some water in a glass tumbler and put 5 to 6 drops of green ink in it. As you see, ink gets evenly diffused in water. Now, we give a plant of basil and we will hold this arrangement undisturbed for a few hours. After 7 to 8 hours, can you see streaks of red color in leaves? This shows that water has been transported to these plants.
So, this was the experiment. Now, we have seen the experiment. Now, what we will require to perform this activity, we will require a glass, water, red or blue ink, and a soft stem. Now what we have to do next, we have to pour water to the fill 1/3 of the glass and add a few drop of red or blue ink into the water cut the base of the stem and put it in the glass as shown in the figure. After that we have to observe the setup. Does the color appear in the stem or not? You will find that the color rise in the stem. If this is kept for a long period, the color appear in veins of leaves also. You will find that color rise in the stem. If this is kept for a longer period, the color appear in the veins of the leaves also. Now, how do you think the color reaches there? From this activity we see that the stem help in upward movement of water. It means it is helping in the transport of the water, and the water and mineral go to the leaves and other plant parts attached to the stem. Now you can conclude what activity it shows. It shows the water travel through a stem. Water moves up the stem and reaches leaves. So this is the whole activity was showing. Now we have studied all the things and we have seen what this activity shows. Now let's recapitulate what we studied today. So we studied various forms of the plant like herbs, shrubs and trees. Now after that we studied about the creepers and the climbers, and then the function of a stem and what it is wearing and what is the function it is mainly performing. Now after that we are having a small homework. Now what we have to do in the homework, we have to write difference between creepers and the climbers, and what is the function of a stem, and the different type of plants are the three type of the plants we discussed in just starting of the class. So this is all about our today's video. We will meet in our next video soon.